Hey everybody, Jason of GhostbustersNews.com here for today, and it is a huge episode as we take a look at two of the newest items available this year from Spirit of Halloween. First of all, the $70 Proton Pack, this thing is insane, and the $80 Slimer. So I'm pumped, I'm excited. Today's episode all about these brand new items from Spirit of Halloween, and of course to help get into the Halloween mood, I've done my Ghostbuster attire here because, well, one thing, I got a Proton Pack review and I want to wear it. So let's not waste any time. I want to talk to you guys right now about this Deluxe replica quality Proton Pack from the folks at Spirit. Once again, the listing price on this guy is only $69.99, and we've got a link right down below in the description. Click it, buy it right now. And while I've already opened this, and I gotta tell you, I love the quality, I have to mention that the wand on the front of the box is upside down. Come on. But that's only box art, so let's tear this open and show you guys just how cool it really is. I hope you guys are impressed. For $70, this thing is amazing. Now for those of you out there who are wondering, no, this is not a full-size pack. I can hear you typing in the comment section right now. I would say this size is about 70 to 80% of what you saw in the actual films. But once again, from a price and a construction standpoint, this is like the most affordable, best quality Proton Pack we've ever seen. Now, I know last year I was talking pretty high about the Ruby's foam pack. It came out at around the same price point, and it was made of foam, not this hard, durable plastic here. And man, in terms of quality, look how much difference a year makes. Like, I thought that Ruby's one last year was amazing for the price point, but this just blows it right out of the water. Now let's take a quick look at some of the detail on the pack, including the labels. They almost got everyone on here. And I also love this kind of fake little metallic label near the bottom there. It actually kind of gives off a cool metallic effect. I mean, it's not, it's just like that, but I'm impressed by it. We also have the ribbon cable on the Proton Pack, and while it's a bit smaller than what we saw last year on the Ruby's pack, I gotta say, it's a lot more authentic. It actually looks like a ribbon cable this time. All the fittings on the pack also look pretty damn good, albeit a little bit large. I love the bumper, the cyclotron here. The iron arm is a bit different though. You don't really have that kind of like metal rod that you typically would have like in an actual Proton Pack. But I can understand why walking around with one of those packs on my back, like a legit one, that thing gets like snagged and caught on everything. So I'm kind of happy they went the safe route with this, considering probably kids are going to be using this a bit more than adults. Turning the pack around to the back, you're going to see a kind of like a fabric foam that's going to be used as the motherboard. And really all it is underneath that fabric is just right there, some cardboard. Now for those wondering, this is the slot where you put AA batteries inside of it, 3 AA's, because yes, this thing lights up and it has sound. But before we get to the sound, we got to talk about these straps right here. These black straps are fine if you're a kid that wants to run around on Halloween as a Ghostbuster, but if you're an adult and you don't already have a larger scale, like, you know, a life-size pack, you may want to swap these out for like actual military-based straps. All right, now after that, let's take a look at the Neutrino wand. It attaches just via a circular peg right at the bottom of the wand, and obviously on a circular hole on the pack itself. Now the wand itself is actually pretty nice, albeit a little bit small. I'd probably say this is more around 60% scale of what the actual wand is. But yeah, the detail's pretty good on here. It actually says clippered on here. I didn't actually mention on the pack, it also says it on there, but they actually have like little fake clippers. That's so cute. You do have a tube on the back of the wand right here. On the front, there's usually another one right here. It's not present, but I think for 70 bucks, you really can't nitpick that. There's also only one operational button on this thing, which is right here, and it's both on and off. And what exactly happens when you hit that on switch? Well, you get this, both lights and sounds. Seriously guys, $70 for this. This is such a steal. Spirit, I don't know. I mean, you guys could have charged a hell of a lot more for this awesome Proton Pack. And 3/4 of the fun of having a Proton Pack like this is wearing a Proton Pack like this. So I have to show you guys exactly how well it fits up on my body. I'm about 6 foot tall, about 5'11" and 3/4. And as you can see, once again, fits pretty nicely. As I said at the beginning of this video, I would probably say this pack measures at about 70 to 80% of a full-scale pack. And since we already compared the sizing of this pack compared to last year's Ruby's pack, here's how it matches up next to an actual Proton Pack. Alright, this isn't an actual Proton Pack, obviously it is a replica, but still gives you a pretty good idea of how the two match up next to each other. Now before I move on from the Proton Pack over to Slimer, let me just say, if you're somebody who's always wanted a pack, but you just don't want to spend the money, or you don't really have the know-how, or you're not really good at tools, this is an awesome starter. I can already see people making this thing look so much more film quality-like. From maybe a darker colored paint job, to a more accurate ribbon cable, to maybe getting like actual split loom here instead of like the green tubing. Even the wand itself, I mean, I don't really know about the electronics, but if you maybe wanted to swap this out with maybe a Matty wand, you probably could. And as I also mentioned, I wouldn't be surprised to see people doing their own custom motherboards, adding the actual military Alice frames to them there and everything, and just once again making them look a lot more screen accurate than they already are. Once again, 70 bucks. If you want one of these, you know you want one of these, click the link right down below in the description. Buy one today. So we talked about the pack, now it's time to talk about everybody's favorite slime ball, Slimer. Now this guy is selling on the Spirit Halloween store for $79.99. Once again, link down below in the description. And holding him in my hands, I gotta say, once again, so much value. First up, he's made of a very dense foam, meaning that he can take a pretty good hitting. Like, to damage this guy, I think you really have to go out of your way just to do so. Really durable, really strong. Love it! Now the paint app on this is absolutely amazing, once again, especially considering the pricing and the size. From his nasty gnarly teeth, to his eyes that actually glisten a little bit there, to all of these massive rolls of fat. And longtime viewers of Ghostbusters News are going to know that I judge Slimers by one thing and one thing alone, and that is, of course, the booty. And how does this Slimer stack up? Can I say beautiful? Because that's beautiful. No, seriously guys, it's actually kind of scary with how much detail Spirit put into Slimer's butt. Now observant viewers are going to notice the string coming from the back of Slimer. This is so you can actually hang him. So if you do actually want to have him out on Halloween night, maybe at your porch or what have you, you can definitely do so. Oh, not only that, they've actually made it so that the bottom of Slimer is actually relatively flat. Meaning that if you just want to have him like prepped up on a table, maybe at a convention, you know, if you have a Ghostbuster franchise, he can just sit there as well. So he doesn't have to be hung all the time. He totally sits down perfectly fine. So yeah, we got the wonderful paint app here, highlighting those gnarly teeth and those fat rolls. We got that glorious, awesome butt. He can hang, he can sit. I mean, what else would you want in a Slimer? He's insanely sturdy, he can take a hitting. For 80 bucks, once again, much like the Proton Pack, this is a steal. If you want an ugly little spud for yourself, click the link right down below in the description and buy yours today. I love you, Slimer. I hope that didn't make things weird. So to the folks over at Spirit, you guys have obviously done amazing this year. If you want to check out what they have, once again, the link is right down below in the description. They've got the brand new Proton Pack, they've got the brand new Slimer, they even have a brand new Stay Puft Marshmallow Man costume, and even one-piece jumpsuits based around the original and the 2016 Ghostbusters films. We'd like to thank Spirit Halloween for making this review possible, and we'll see you guys right back here next time on Ghostbusters News here on YouTube, and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, check out ghostbustersnews.com. All the links are right down below in the description.
Heard a thing afraid to know. Ghost, no one had orange reaching out of his torso to militarize zones on with Finn's board though. Just got a call and I'm ecto cool. Grab your tools, it's time to fight Zool. This Proton charge, you go run you.